When I'm in school, I hear the kids, when they come back from summer break or spring break, and they talk about all the things they done with their father and all these eventful things, parent in touch, nobody there for me. So I feel like an outcast to a degree. Every time somebody asks me where my father at, I had to say, I don't know, my mother at work. So it kind of made me feel like unwanted. So later on the playground or what have you not, outside in the neighborhood, I might viciously attack you, and you had no idea why I was doing it. For the simple fact you had something that I didn't have, you had something that I wanted. I kind of envy you, but I never would tell you that. It was disguised behind my rage and my frustration and my pain that I always carried around in my heart when I knew I had to face the next day and see my schoolmates and hear one of their little fairy tale stories, and I didn't want to hear that. It took years for me to recognize that all this frustration and anger I was acting out had direct link to my father. It wasn't until I sat down and talked to this lady that happened to be in my neighborhood, because she was in the neighborhood when my mother and father first moved in, and she was telling me some stories about my father, and she was telling me what a wonderful guy he was, and then she had struck a nerve when she was telling me how wonderful he was. I'm like, how wonderful could he be, you know what I'm saying? And my hatred flared up, and she say, you know, have you ever wondered why you act the way you act? And I say, because I'm mad. She said, what you mad about? I'm saying everything else, but I didn't make a direct correlation to my anger in my father until she asked me that question. I realized that bitter seed had come directly from him that was planted there for many years.